every time I meet Madiba, his humility is just so striking. You know, he's got such a common touch with people. He makes you feel at ease. He makes you feel important, and he takes time. And that is just it's just a wonderful virtue that every time I leave Madiba's presence, it stands out to my mind that he's such a humble person.
Hi, welcome to Sphere Day. We're going to be discussing some key character traits for Forex trading success. And one in particular which you need, and if you don't have this character trait, you will definitely lose at Forex trading. And the character trait is actually humility and being humble. And I'll explain why it's so important in a moment. But first of all, I've started off the video with a clip of ex-box captain Francois Pienaar talking about Nelson Mandela. Now, he's sadly departed now, but if you look at Nelson Mandela, I think the thing you always remember about the guy was how humble he was. You know, he never thought he was better than anyone else. He was a great man, but he was also a humble man. And in Forex trading, all the great traders are actually humble. There is no room for arrogance in Forex trading. Now, you can probably look around on YouTube and so forth, and you'll see lots of people saying, you know, how they beat the market, you know, how they can take money out every day and all this sort of nonsense. It simply isn't true. If you're a new trader and you're coming in the market, you need to see the market for what it really is. And it is all powerful. It moves when it wants, and it'll wrong foot you. It can only be right, and you can only be wrong. Doesn't mean you can't make money out of it, but you cannot argue with the market. There's nothing you can do to influence it. There's no way to beat it. Don't believe the hype that you see that you can. You cannot beat it, but you can make money from it. And if you come in with the attitude that the market is all powerful and you're humble, then you'll then find taking losses easy. Okay. Now, taking losses is the very key to trading success. You must take losses, but you must keep them small. The market gives you a loss, don't try and argue with it, because your loss will inevitably get bigger, and then basically you'll be wiped out the game. The majority of traders, though, argue with the market. They try and impose their opinion or their will on it. It's totally futile. You actually just have to keep taking those losses and keeping them small. If you do this, the market will actually reward you with profitable opportunities if you've got a trading strategy with an edge. So you've just basically got to accept the market for what it is. It is unpredictable. It can make you look stupid, but it can also reward you as well, providing you adhere to its rules. So I think if new traders, you do not believe you can beat the market, okay? And all those people who say they can are lying. Also, keep in mind, it's been well documented and it needs to be reinforced. You've got to keep those losses small. Now, having said you've got to be humble to the market, you also mustn't fear it. There's a lot of traders who come in and they fear the market, okay? And that's a bad trait as well. You know, it's a trait that will lead you to disaster, because if you fear something, you'll basically end up making emotional decisions and basically lose money. Now, there's a lot of traders who think the market is out to get them. It's not out to get anyone. It's totally impersonal. So how do you actually, you know, conquer the fear of trading? Well, obviously you do this with education and getting a strategy with a trading edge. But also you need to accept that you have to take calculated risks, and there is that risk of loss. You can't restrict loss to like 10 pips or something like that. It's got to be realistic, like 100 pips. But if you do that and you actually accept that you're going to get these losses, then you're not going to fear them. It's keeping them small which will actually lead you to success. So there's nothing wrong. You needn't fear losses. You know, losses are the route to profits. And yeah, again, Nelson Mandela once said, you know, the brave man isn't the man who doesn't feel fear. He's the one who conquers it. And anyone can conquer fear in the Forex markets. It's very easy to do just by understanding how the markets really move and how you make money from them. So, you know, I think to avoid fear, get an education on how the great traders make money. They basically take calculated risks at the right time, and they know they're going to lose. But it doesn't matter as long as those losses are kept small. And we'll go back to humility here. They know the market is going to reward them on the other side. And I think the Forex markets, and I've said it before, are just a reflection of humanity. Okay, so it's humans that make that market up. There's no science involved. There's no sort of natural order. They're just basically unpredictable. But you're playing an odds game, and I think if you see the markets in that way, you'll actually come to learn to love your losses, in terms of they are your route to profit. As long as you kept them small, then that is fine. And just finishing up with we'll finish up with Nelson Mandela, because obviously it's a time where he's just passed. He was a guy who basically did conquer fear, and he did basically have that humbleness about him. But also what he had was real perseverance, and he was very passionate. And he like he said, anyone can achieve success if they're passionate and work. And I think that's an underrated trait in the Forex markets. People don't want to work. They don't want to get an education. And I think you have to work and get an education. Any area of life, Forex trading is no different. You can't follow others. You are effectively on your own. But the education that you actually need is very quick to learn. It should only take a few weeks to learn a Forex trading strategy with an edge. And then the rest comes down to your mindset and basically applying your trading strategy with discipline, being humble, and basically focusing on the longer term. And I think traders need to do this. Don't try and get rich overnight, focusing on the longer term. So my advice to any new traders would be, adapt to the market. Don't try and impose your will on the market, and you can make money. And I'm just going to finish up with another clip of Nelson Mandela, actually, and to show what a great guy he was. The way he actually came together with the Springboks to unite South Africa, and here he is meeting the team. So thank you very much for watching this video. Take care. Have a good day.
Wonderful. I mean, it's exciting. The guys are really thrilled. We were standing inside having photographs taken with the president. Shows you the hype. And we respect him as a great leader. And his visit here has honored us. So tomorrow we know there's one guy in the stand that we have to play for. And that's the president.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. All that, man. Thank you very much. You seem to have grown taller since the last time I saw you. Hi. Wish you all the luck tomorrow. Thank you. And well, I hope you intimidate the Australians. They are intimidating me by your height.